Hi, this is Kathleen from Bailey Academy, mom of 5, homeschooling 3 of them, ages 9, 12, and 16. Today I just wanted to unpack and show you how to set up All About Spelling Level 1, the new color edition. So I'm just going to turn you around. Alright, so here's All About Spelling Level 1. This is the new color edition. And I'm going to be setting it up for you. So, I already read a little bit of it. It introduces you to how to tell if your child is ready for spelling, how to gather your materials, learn about how All About Spelling works. You preview the teacher's manual, so it has you flip through and find out, like, oh, look, there's some lessons, and it teaches you what the different parts of the lessons are. So it says that the lesson begins with a where is it? A cream colored box with an overview of the lesson meant for you, the teacher. It takes a few minutes to read it, so there it is. Well, let's look at lesson 1. It makes more sense. Lesson 1, where are you? There it is. Lesson 1, there's the page, the part that you read as the teacher on both sides, if you can see here. Alright. And then it says, then beginning with lesson 2, you'll give your students a quick review of previously taught concepts. You need their review box. Then they will teach you the new thing. And then there's advanced application in the book and track your progress. So if we look at number 2, okay, the part for your teacher, which includes a can you skip this lesson, which is, you don't want to do that too often, but if your child can clearly say the first sound in the word van and the last sound in the word stop, for example, then maybe they don't need to do this thing. Which is nice for those of us that are doing it with older kids, because level 1 is not grade 1. Level 1 is the first level in the mastery-based phonics program. So then there's a review of what you did last lesson. The new teaching is right here, including that with the activity sheets that are optional. So my cat would get off the book. Excuse me, kitty. Excuse me, kitty. Move, kitty. The accompanying activity book, which is now in color. So for this lesson, you would remove page 21, which looks like that. It has animals on one side and words on the other, and the animal words on the other. So you cut out the animal cards, identify each animal with your student, place the cards in a pile, and play a game with it, identifying the sounds. If you don't want to do that, there's another one for food too, but there's also at the end of, does it have it for this one? The end of lesson, no, that one doesn't have it. At the end of some lessons, there's this advanced application, which is good for older kids who maybe know how to spell a very simple word. Like this lesson I'm looking at has words like lip and pan and bug. And so if your child knows how to spell those words, but you want to practice the lesson, you can use these longer words. My case, I'm using it for the grade 4, so we'll kind of play it by ear and may do the advanced application if she's able to. And I like that it also says for additional practice, and it gives you something you can do around the house with just like this one says, go for a walk and have your student identify the last sound in various objects. And then there's this spelling chart at the very beginning of the activity book, and it comes with stickers. And so after she's completed level one, she can put a sticker of her choice on level 1, and you go all the way down, and then at the end, she did it, and shows that she finished it. And there's a cute little beautiful work sticker there too. So now that we've previewed a lesson, okay, then we preview the activity book, and it shows more about how it works, the progress chart and activity sheets and stuff, and the spelling rule posters that come with it. Then you learn about what the basics of how, like about phonograms, so you know how this program works, and about the flashcards. And that's where I left off before I decided to make this video. And it says prepare your spelling review box. So there's a box that comes with it, and it has 4 sets of colored dividers. It gives you these foam inserts to kind of hold these up as you're filling the box. Once it's filled, you can take them out. And then it says to locate the yellow phonogram cards, red sound cards, blue rule cards, and green word cards, which came with in the student packet. It came with the activity guide. So that's these here, and they're all in card stock, and you have to not punch them out, but like, punch them out's not the right word, but you gotta fold along the perforated lines and rip them apart gently. Oop, there we go. I wasn't even trying to get those off yet. Like that. And it says here, separate the perforated cards and place them behind the yellow tab divider called Phonogram Cards Future Lessons. So, Phonogram Cards Future Lessons, this is where they're going to go. And then the way that this spelling thing works is my understanding, but I haven't done it yet, is after we have one that we learn, we keep it under review to keep reviewing it, and when they've completely mastered it, it'll go on behind mastered. So that's what I'm going to do next. Let's just see what's after that. After I've punched out and put away all the cards, then I will set up the letter tiles. So there's a letter tiles app. I am not using that because I don't have a tablet, but for 20 bucks you can download the app and you can just easily use the tiles around. You don't have to worry about using actual physical tiles. But if you are using the physical tiles, you take out the letter tiles kit, and it says here, locate sheets 1 to 3, do not separate the tiles yet. Sheets 4 to 13 will be used in future levels. So it looks like we already have the tiles we need for future levels if we were to keep working with All About Spelling. Apply the magnets to the back of the sheets you removed in step 1. Oh, the magnets aren't even there. I have to do that myself. Okay. Stick 1 magnet in each gray box. Separate the tiles on the perforations. Set up your whiteboard, which I have to buy still, and place the remaining pieces into the small zip storage bag provided with the letter tiles kit. Okay, so this comes with the letter tiles for all levels, tokens, syllable tags, magnets, and 2 zip storage bags to be used with All About Reading or All About Spelling, any level. So that's helpful, actually. So that means if you already did All About Reading, you should already have them. And then there's answers to common questions, preparing for spelling dictation. Read this if you're teaching an older student. Deciding how much time to spend on reading, which they recommend 20 minutes per day. Bring a great attitude, how you can teach your student with a wonderful attitude and praise them. Then the actual lesson plans are there, but there's also more in the back. There's appendices. So there's a scope and sequence. It tells you what they're learning in which lesson, just in case you're curious as to what is going to be taught. The phonograms taught in the levels 1 through 7, so you can see, like in level 1 that I have, which phonograms will be taught. I feel like we should probably be in level 2, but you're supposed to use level 1 first. So, I don't know, we'll see. I guess this will help us get started, make sure there's no holes in her, no gaps in her thing. How to review the flashcards, procedure for spelling with letter tiles, solving letter reversal problems, the pin-pen merger, oh, it's a problem when you're mixing up 2 sounds that are similar. The pronounce for spelling technique, methods for counting syllables, hop to it activity for segmenting words with blends, how to handle spelling mistakes, I like that idea, procedure and troubleshooting for spelling dictation, activities for reviewing phonograms, oh I like that, games and activities you can play, that's awesome. There's like snacks and rewards, like art and creative play, games and activities for reviewing spelling words. Like I said, there's snacks and rewards and other activities. Choosing which letter tile format to use. The letter tiles app or the letter tiles kit shows you what's what and which ones are easier for different things. And the magnetic board setup. Tips on purchasing and using a magnetic whiteboard. So that will come in handy for me, because I still need to buy one. And then the words taught in level 1, and an index. So when you buy All About Spelling, you will get the level 1 teacher's manual and the letter tiles kit if you don't already have it. And you can buy the Zip into Spelling activity book, which comes with all of the cards. And it came with this little few notes about reading, all about reading and all about spelling, like that they're mastery-based curricula. They are not grade level based, so I know sometimes I see YouTube videos and someone in grade 1 is using level 1, so I gotta make sure my child knows that 1 just means you're starting with the spelling program, and they want to make sure you know all the basics for it. So if it's really easy for her, that's okay. And the levels build, reading comes before spelling, and every little level builds on the previous level. So far, I'm liking what I see. The only thing I don't like is that they don't ship to Canada, so I had to have it shipped to a family member, and they brought it to me. So if I want to use it again next year, I'd have to do the same thing. So yeah, you're just going to keep adding the yellow ones to the yellow dividers. And the red cards will go behind the red dividers, the blue cards behind the blue dividers, and so on. So that makes it pretty easy. And these are actually pretty easy to take apart. As soon as I've folded them, it's not like they're ripping like some things I've had before. Well, maybe a little bit, but mostly good. So that is the All About Spelling Level 1 Color Edition. And we will be continuing to update you on how it's going for us, if it's helping her, if we like it, a full review of it, and maybe even like do a lesson with us. I thought that'd be fun. So yeah, this thing is getting difficult for me. Whatever, I'll fix that later. So that is the All About Spelling. Alright, that's it for now.